Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at WTI Texas oil, and in this video, we're going to be breaking this market down from a top-down analysis point of view and why the reasons we're looking at oil shorts. Now, just jumping up to the weekly chart, and you can probably see already why we're looking at a potential for this market to move back lower. And what we saw was the fact that price from October 2018 found a top around about that $76 level. The market then pushed considerably lower, all the way down into 42.50. I believe we actually talked about this at one point about some oil short opportunities that we followed all the way down into this key support level. Subsequently, the market has bounced up and has retraced back higher. Now, we were looking at $66 level as an area of interest, simply because if we take the Fibonacci from the swing low all the way up into the swing high, this area between $64 and around about $66 was an area of interest for us. You can see that in a previous WTI post. And the reason being, if we look left, we've got this key low in here on the weekly time frame. Okay, so the market's pushed down, formed a low there, pushed higher. The market has now last week tested that previous structure low, rejected, and formed a nice bearish engulfing candle. So to me, this seems like we're going to see another push lower, and the market's just retracing back up at the minute. But by the end of the week, I feel like the market is going to be close to this $60 level. Now, seasonality does suggest that we could see further long opportunities here. Commitment of Trader report as well is showing that there's not any significant selling at this point. Or an increase in short contracts or anything like that. There's only a minor increase in short contracts from the commercials here. So I do feel like we are going to see higher oil prices at some point, but I think that we could see a pullback first, whether it be into $60 or at least down into this sort of supporting high, potentially where the market found a little bit of trouble before, around about that $57 level as well. So getting rid of that and just getting rid of this resistance zone. What's happening on the market at the minute? So if I just jump to the daily chart, you can see that we're actually pushing higher, and the reason being is the market pushed lower. We created a low, however we have created a false break pattern, and the false break pattern occurs when the market closes back within the previous low, essentially. Now, what we could be seeing is the market pushing higher, forming its first lower high for the market to push lower into that $60 level. And where could this happen? Now, immediately around about 64.50 or 64.60 is going to be an immediate area for this market to go and target. The reason being, if I just jump down to a 4-hour time frame, you can see it's all these structure highs where the market broke out of before. Now, I feel like the market is going to go retest this before seeing our further downside. So again, I'm just going to grab a fib. I haven't looked at this before. I'm just going to see if we have any kind of Fibonacci confluence in and around this sort of area. So you've got sort of a, to the major high, we've got sort of a 38.2 fib sitting there as well. If we look at the impulse in isolation, so we're looking at this move here from this swing high all the way down into this swing low, you can see we have a 38.2 fib sitting right at that resistance area in there. So again, adding a little bit of confluence to this area around about 64.60. So what we're going to look for is the market to push this area, reject, form nice double top pattern or any kind of bearish signal at this point, and then we're going to look to short this market. First target is going to be around the 63, back into these kilos, because the market has found support at this point. Once we get past that, we're going to aim for this $60 level in line with that higher time frame analysis. Okay, so this has been WTI, a breakdown from top-down analysis. This has been John Kibler, head currency analyst at Blueberry Markets. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe for more. If you're watching on TradingView, give us a follow. Comment below. How do you see oil prices panning out for the rest of the year? Thanks.